it hasn't been working.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
So what's going to have?
Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they
What's
had
going to
a
have
call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Keep coming, baby. Keep coming. Make it happen.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 20.
Off the play fake. Ryan on the move to his left. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off play action. Ryan. And that is taken in by Hurst. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Get your bitch ass mouse, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? I ain't got the jersey on for no reason. Look.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finished off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with
I mean,
there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create.
He went like in the crack wedge. He was like,
another pass play.
here.
Things off.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have.
Defensively, yeah. I really can't tell. The field goal is different.
To get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
But I don't want to see no meat.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Rodgers trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted.
Don't play with me, nigga. Get your bitch ass on this mic.
But he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After a 1-point game, 7-6.
If I ever made you win.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I wish that we could trade places.
10 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake. Ryan. That is
They talking about you gay.
the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
They trying to get on it.
Julio Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons push further out in front. think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet like a big play, and that was something special.
I was just getting first
Boy, was he moving.
I think everybody did.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Ah! Let me call him for you.
This will make it into the end zone.
Bitch, get your bitch ass down.
So probably should have opted for the touchback.
I'm going to call for real too.
Ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now.
Is this intercepted?
I wish that we could trade places. Don't want no new faces.
In enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles.
You tried to not be gay.
Interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's
mandatory
necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Man, knock his legs off. Hit him. Knock his dreads off.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Draco, make him beat.
That's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And finally, down he goes.
If I ever made you angry, girl, just
30 yards, 29 officially.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still,
get your bitch ass most. Fuck. Get him off of Julio.
And the Falcons will add on to their lead. So simple.
He said, "What's up, bitch?" What did he say?
3 drives offensively, and they have
Oh, I thought he said, "What's up, bitch?" I forgot on his head.
talk about adjustments. We usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about.
I'll spread that, but don't play with me, bro.
Somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now,
You from where?
they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Portugal. That's a whole different country. Hold up, bitch.
He did that on purpose.
He better. Fuck wrong with him?
This will make it into the end.
Hey, brother, Julio got 3 catches for 3 touchdowns.
And in hindsight, probably should have.
But I ain't quit. I'm surprised he ain't. All I do is go goal line. Well, I go slant and I put Julio on the fade.
Their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to
If I ever
we need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X. And
Lacy.
A third time.
You finna quit, bitch. You finna quit. You know that, right?
I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Shut your big ass off Kenny Clark.
Contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. To try again after the sack. Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And they work this well up.
If I ever.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete.
Yeah.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Get in there, baby.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tanyan there to make the grab. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Falcons 20, Packers 13. Mason Crosby.
It's like a PS5.
Here's Crosby to kick it away.
It's like a PS3. It's like you're trying to put PS3 controller on the PS5 4 controller.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Probably YouTube video of somebody doing that.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Looking downfield for Jones. Man, it's caught inside the 10. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Ryan. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
I just put him back in the game for that bullshit, bro.
Ain't doing nothing. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Man, you wait till you tired of game up to talk some shit. Shut your bitch ass up.
To build on this first half lead, but now
you should have stayed on this mic, bitch.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether.
Don't mute your shit no more. Keep your shit on, bitch. Keep your shit on. Shut up, nigga. I'm talking.
It's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
All in the background.
This will make it into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous
bitch, what the fuck you want?
Showing it here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Madden God, getting set.
Y'all say after they trace my IP address.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half.
He's talking all shit like Julio ain't mossed his ass 3 times.
About 5 yards
Fuck wrong with this nigga, man?
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee.
Fuck Louisiana, bitch.
Shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary
fuck Baton Rouge
with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Fuck Trey.
Now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find.
That your bitch ass up. Get your bitch ass back on this mic.
A lot of ticked off linebacker.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Gurley.
Oh, you got it.
A couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I'll be forgetting that make you dance now.
First down.
It used to be precision joking.
Now it's Ryan. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Ryan. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get it inside the 40.
Once I get to this red zone, bitch, your ass is mine.
Yards there and a first down.
You know I'm gonna throw it up to.
To throw is Ryan. A slant to Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And 5. At the 16-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez.
Najee did it again,
past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Bro, put this nigga on the ground.
1st down, Packers.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he's got to hook up to Lazard.
If I ever
sets him up for 3rd down.
Man, you say Steve.
Tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target.
I'm gonna watch
He's
this
so
game.
good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that. As soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from. He said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Now in Atlanta. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And partner in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Ain't no wrong with yours. It's a leaving or going back.
BYU man, it's Jamal Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No, we don't. He is not right there.
Go ahead and leave that.
Right Like,
They was hit him on now.
no, it's not.
Rodgers.
I mean, she wouldn't stop the live or something.
Field, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And
I don't know what it is. That boy Terry in there.
That hurt the win, dog.
Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Man,
It's so fake.
St. Brown has got it.
It's so fake.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Now a first down carry by Jones.
I'm billing down $20.
And he will get this into the end zone.
Here, bro. Hit my shit back.
Taking it in from 14 yards out.
I should never let your ass play.
Down in front. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially just...
You saw what happened to me last game.
They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line.
Watch this fucking game. Can't pass the ball in 5 seconds, bro. Who can't get open for a split second so he can pass you the ball for 5 seconds?
The Atlanta offense out there
like, bro.
for the next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Space to maneuver at the 40. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Jones. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. That's out to Hill, right side complete. He gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Be real.
Ryan.
Zoe, be real. Sorry.
And he will find Ridley.
She said he Highland talking about some Dior.
Pick up there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another first and 10.
That's a bucket!
From the gun, Ryan is going to find his running back. It's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll get him inside.
Is he on her?
15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a
Hell no.
first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, brother, stiff as a rock.
That's a 14-yard line.
Rob ain't getting no boards. Roger's the biggest nigga on the court, bro.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. And he takes it
You're
inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him.
Rob not good. He's just the biggest guy on the court. Like, I've been saying
This is
this.
still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Let another one boy drive him like that.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll be brought down.
Now, how you want this? You want to run or you want Julio to march your ass again?
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to first and goal. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in a final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
What the fuck?
And he missed it.
I done missed the field goal. Wi-Fi terrible. Wi-Fi terrible, girl. Come on now.
Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this one travels out of bounds.
We got 3 timeouts. We good.
The onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Ooh!
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. There he goes left side.
On here, score.
Across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. You think about the great running backs in the game today. I don't know if Aaron Jones is a name that comes immediately to mind, but it should, evidenced by that run there. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
We let you go, shit. You play right in my hands. I have all my timeouts too.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it? And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far.